I think The Amazing Digital Circus is one of the most creative shows of all time, and it's not because of Jack's anime outfit, although it definitely helps. So if you're intrigued to learn why or hear me yap about this amazing show, then sit back, relax, and... Warning. This video contains spoilers, yapping, unnecessary admiration of fictional characters, and Cain. No, seriously. Cain randomly shows up. I can't hide from him. He's literally everywhere I look. Oh, hey, Cain! Hey, we were just talking about you. Actually, while you're here, I really wanted to talk to you about the...
That's hilarious!
For those of you who haven't watched the show yet, let me give you a very quick and professional rundown. It's about Pomni, the jester who lands into the world known as the Amazing Digital Circus. She can't remember her own name, and she's greeted by others who are just like her, but in different forms. We have Ragatha the Ragdoll, Kinger the Chess Piece, Zoobles the assortment of things, Gangle is a comedy mask that has a ribbon for body, and Jax, the bunny thing. We soon found out that all of these wacky characters are real humans, just like Pomni, who can't remember their names. Upon landing in the circus, they all are given a name. We meet Cain and Bubble as well. Cain is the headmaster of the circus and sends the group on adventures every day so they can all be distracted from this never-ending nightmare they're trapped in.
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am! Anyway.
That's the summary of the show so far, and a good summarization of each episode. Wacky things happen, lore is revealed, and we learn more about the characters every single episode. So, you're probably asking yourself, why are you so obsessed with this show? I mean, I truly don't understand it. It seems quite boring, and honestly, well, that's enough out of you. I happen to find this show fascinating. Between the characters, clashing personalities, the abstracted past members, or even the lore of who Cain is. Because seriously, who is this guy? Is he an NPC? Does he have consciousness? Is he AI? Or is he just a human that was somehow here and lost his mind? So many theories and not enough time. I won't do an episode by episode breakdown in this video because the video would be like 3 hours long. But if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Now this show really stands out to me for a numerous amount of reasons. The colors, the graphics, the characters, the lore, the music. Seriously, my text ringtone is your new home. It feels like a comfort show. It talks about so many real-life problems and actual issues people face. For example, depression, anxiety, and coping. It feels like a show that gets me. And it covers a majority of the serious issues up with Cain and his sarcastic humor. I mean, how can you not love this guy? I'd really like to take a deep dive into the most recent episode, which was episode 5. It just released on Friday, June 20th, so I'm hoping to post this before Monday. This episode had a lot to unpack. We learned a deep dive more about the characters and who they were before arriving at the circus. I want to read this tweet I found online about Ragatha and the explanation behind her behavior. All the credit for that will be linked below. There's a massive misunderstanding with Ragatha's character. Ragatha isn't exhibiting traits of toxic positivity, she's fawning. Ragatha is a victim of abuse, and she is fawning for her safety to protect herself. She's amicable towards everyone because she's so used to putting up the perfect daughter facade. And it trickles into all of her relationships. She never allows herself to truly be herself, because negative feelings would result in conflicts, punishment, or abuse while growing up with her mother. Seeing Jax, who fully acts on his negative feelings very openly, is something she could never do for her own safety. It affects her deeply. Her behavior is a direct result of abuse. It's fawning. It is not toxic positivity, because that implies something much more different. It is somewhat also a deep-rooted insecurity of fear of abandonment and disappointment from those who she wants connections with, like Pomni. She wants to make herself as likable and agreeable as possible so she won't be alone. Probably because it was something that was drilled into her by her mother. Anyway, this small snippet where Ragatha flinches at Jax while he berates Gangle in episode 2 hits a lot harder now. She doesn't dislike him because of past events, I don't think. She dislikes him because he reminds her of her abusive family, and he can express his negativity safely while she can't. At least on the bright side, this episode gave me one of my new favorite characters. Introducing the Disappearing Man.
Oh, say.
But he could never replace my true favorite, forever in our hearts, Gummy Goo. The show truly has something for everyone, and as I mentioned, I would hate to spoil more of this show if you suddenly picked up an interest in this video. If I've given you any indication of how well this show's received, then do me a favor and check it out. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!